Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to John S. Battle High School for tonight's Channel 30 coverage of Gate City JV and varsity basketball. This is Daniel Darty, along with my color commentator for the evening, Charles Hartgrove, and our videographer, Christy Freeman. And we'll be bringing you both the junior varsity and varsity coverage here tonight at John Battle. Charles, it was a little wet on the way up here. I think that might have dampened the crowd a little bit, don't you?
Yes, there's a small turnout this evening as the rain was very heavy on the way up.
All right, Charles, we're almost set to begin. It's going to be number 32 for Gate City, Chad Beasley, jumping against number 32 for John Battle. That is Keith Bowery. Gate City got the tip, and it's going to be number 21 for the JV Devils, Aaron Flannery, taking it down. He passes off to Meade. Meade back to Flannery. He moves with inside three, throws back outside now to McConnell. McConnell throws a long pass over to Fisher, and we have a whistle blown. They say Fisher walked, and it'll be a first turnover for the Devils. Inbounding the ball now, number 32. He gives it to number 14 of John S. Battle, Drew McCall. McCall throws the ball down court to number 22. He's over and out of bounds. Last touch by number 44, McCall. It'll be Gate City's ball.
As he overthrew the ball just a little bit, Dan.
That's right, Charles, and it turned out to the benefit of Gate City. Number 21 with the ball for Gate City, over to number 23. That's Fisher. Now over to McConnell. Long pass over right into the hands of a John Battle player, and it's going to be number 14 coming up with it. That's Drew McCall. McCall over to Shelley. Shelley looks around. It's tipped back off, and it's going to be McConnell. Nice steal as he takes it down. Go for the layup himself. It's up and good. Gate City's on the board first. Score 2-0.
Good defensive play by McConnell.
5 minutes, 55 seconds remaining in the first period of play. It's going to be number 14, McCall, taking it down again for the Trojans. Ball thrown to no one except the brick wall, and it's going to pay off for Gate City as it'll be Fisher inbounding for the Devils. A lot of turnovers already, Charles.
It's 2 so far for John Battle.
Number 24, Meade has the ball for Gate City. Goes to the top of the key, keeps going, throws it out of bounds. It's turnabout's fair play, I guess.
So that's Gate City as a second also.
Now for John Battle, it's going to be 14 McCall again, taking it down. Gate City using a little more aggressive defense. McCall takes it down, throws over, and picked off by number 24. Good call by the official, as Meade did double dribble. I believe he questioned that, but it was an obvious call.
He couldn't get himself set before he started going up into the court.
Number 32 now for the Trojans. Gets set, throws over to number 14. That's McCall again. He's seen most of the ball handling tonight. Ball picked off by number 21. No call called. It did go back across the mid-court line, but it won't be a backcourt as it went there by number 21 of Gate City, that being, of course, Flannery.
Another turnover by John Battle.
Going to be Gate City's ball. Fisher set to do the inbounding. Fisher throws in to Flannery. Flannery moves down, goes outside to Fisher. And is that a lane violation, Charles?
Could have been 3 seconds. I believe that's the call.
That's what they called. And it will be number 10 for the Trojans. Waters taking the ball down this time. Number 21, Flannery, the point guard, holds him off until he passes to number 32, Bowery. Number 10 now, Water, he has it again. He puts it up, no good. Waters, rather. And it's going to be Fisher coming up with it for Gate City. And we're going to have our first foul of the evening call on John Battle. Foul was on number 40, John Hall, his first and the team's first also. The score's still 2-0, Charles. We don't have much of a scoring game going on so far.
This has been a large defensive game so far. We'll have to see if the offense kicks in any time now.
There's just 4 minutes, 26 seconds now remaining in the first period. As I said, the score's still just 2-0. And nice pick off there by number 40 of the Trojans as he takes it down. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Trojans. It'll be Gate City's ball. It seems John Battle has trouble developing their plays, Charles.
Both teams are plagued with turnovers so far.
Meade has it again. He bounces, has to pass it off, finds Flannery, number 21. Flannery takes the ball down the court, throws back. They say Flannery walked. Another turnover.
He took one too many steps.
Number 22 now for John Battle. That's Jason Brummett. He's at the midcourt line and will be set to do the inbounding. Waters now has it for John Battle. Throws over to the right side of the court to number 24. He walked. Goodness, Charles. This is one game for turnovers.
The offenses for neither team can seem to get started this evening.
Each team must have at least half a dozen turnovers apiece. Number 21, Flannery now has it for Gate City. It's going to be number 24, Meade, taking the ball down. Pass over to Beasley. Takes the jump shot. It's up good, and he's fouled.
And Beasley will go to the line for a free shot.
That foul on number 42, Nathan Odom. His first, team second. Gate City still with no fouls. And it will be Beasley at the foul line, as Charles said, with one shot. Here's the first shot. It's up and good by Beasley. He completes the three-point play. And with 3 minutes, 45 seconds, the Devils get a few more points on the board. The score now 5-0. Number 10 there takes the ball down. That's Waters. And another turnover. Could it be? It's going to be a jump ball. And possession will go to the Trojans. And I think we're going to have our first timeout call of the ball game. Might as well give you a rundown of scores. It's quite simple. Gay City, Mike McConnell has 2. Chad Beasley has 3. That's it. With just 3 minutes, 36 seconds remaining in the first period, Charles, definitely a low-scoring defensive game.
Both teams really need to get their offenses on the court and enhance their defenses more.
This is somewhat unusual for Coach Irving's JV squad, as they have basically came out strong in most of their contests, getting a lot of points on the board early, taking advantage of their opponents. The Gate City Junior Varsity Cheerleaders also here tonight, as a few more people start filing into the gymnasium. Our crowd sitting over across from us, and looks like, there's a few of the old diehards come out to see the game tonight.
We'll see a larger crowd as soon as the varsity game gets going here in a little while.
Unfortunately, I guess a lot of people do wait to come and just see the varsity game, but of course, they're really missing out on a lot by not coming and seeing the JV squad. We got a good JV squad, a lot of big boys who come in and play real good ball, and we want to ask everyone to come out and support them also.
Just like anything else, this is the future varsity of Gate City, and you need to support them just as much.
Coach Irving making some adjustments in his lineup, an entire new 5 players. We got Andy Smith, Jake Housewright, Shoemaker, Howe, and Darnell in now for Gate City. So it'll be number 10 for the Trojans. Throwing over to number 22, that is Brummett. Brummett throws back to number 24, now over to Waters. Waters being guarded by Howe. Over to 42, now to number 24, Shelley. Inside to the big man, number 40, takes a shot. It's up and good by John Hall, and he puts the first 2 on the board for John Battle. Richard Howell now taking the ball down, throws over to Jake Housewright. Ball stolen away by the Trojans. Number 22 takes it down and is going to be called on a turning the ball over violation.
He started carrying the ball right around the three-point line.
Number 15, Shoemaker for Gate City has it, throws over to Howell. Howell down to Jake Housewright. He stops just short of the midcourt line and allows Shoemaker to do the honors of taking it across. Gives it to Smith. He puts up the shot and it's good. That's going to be Andy Smith, his first 2, Gate City's 7th. They lead by 5 with 2 minutes, 38 seconds remaining in the first period. Number 42 takes the ball down. He goes inside, puts up the shot, and we're going to have Gate City's first foul called, I believe, on Shoemaker. No, it's going to be on number 30 of Gate City. 33 of Gate City. Jake Housewright. Didn't think there was a 30 on the team. And it'll be his first, team's first. It'll be enough to send number 42 for John Battle to the line. That's Nathan Odom. Odom will have 2 shots, as he was in the process of shooting when fouled. The first of those 2 up and no good. A little long. He'll have another shot. Substitute coming in for the John Battle team, number 32, Keith Bowery, as number 22, Brummett, has a seat. Now, number 42, Nathan Odom, set for his second shot. It's up, and this time it's short, and comes back into the hands of Richard Howe, tipped out of his hands, and John Battle recovers possession. Number 10, Waters with it. Howe playing some aggressive defense, knocks the ball out of his hand, and it goes, well, it went out of bounds, Charles, but apparently not. Doesn't matter. Smith comes up with it for Gate City. And I think we're going to have a foul call.
Several turnovers preluding up to the foul.
Yes. Foul on number 24, I think. 34. 34. And Gate City's crowd coming in now. That foul was on Andy Smith of Gate City. Team second, his first, and it's going to be John Battle now with control of the ball. Number 32 over to number 14. That's Drew McCall. Now back to Waters. Waters throws back over to number 14. That's McCall. He walked. And yet another turnover by the Trojans. They must be up to 15 by now, Charles, and that's not exaggeration.
Both teams have well over 10.
Number 33, Houseright, over to Smith. Smith crosses the timeline, throws back to Shoemaker. Now over to Jake Houseright. Houseright goes for the layup. It's no good. And number 40, Hall, comes up with it for the Trojans. A minute, 41 seconds remaining in the first period of play. Pass over to number 42. Now to number 32. That is Bowery. Waters has it again. He's being guarded by Howe. Waters throws over to number 14, McCall. McCall looks for someone. Gets it knocked away by Shoemaker. The Trojans come back up with it, however. It's going to be Hall underneath to McCall. He throws underneath to number 42, who puts it up and scores two. That's Nathan Odom. Makes the score now 4-7. The Trojans closing to within 3 with under a minute now remaining in the first period. It's going to be Darnell, number 31 for Gate City, with the shot up and good. His first two gives Gate City a 5-point lead again, 9-4, with 44 seconds remaining in the first period. Number 42 over to 40. The shot goes up and it's good by number 40. Seems like the players finally beginning to score a little more, Charles.
As a good ball handling by John Battle.
That was Hall's 4th point on the evening. Pass is a little sloppy as it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Devils. 3 new players coming in now for John Battle. 22, 30, and 44. That's Brummett, number 30, Cook, and Hall. Number 22 now with the ball. Number 10 over to number 22 as he crosses the timeline. Looks back to Waters again. 15 seconds remaining in the first period. Number 12 trying to get a shot off. A three-pointer could tie up the game. Long pass over to number 22 now. Back to number 10. That's Waters. 7 seconds left. They're going to have to go for the shot if they want that. And it's picked off by Shoemaker. 1 second left. That's the end of the first period. The score, Gate City 9, John S. Battle 6. Not a high-scoring game at all.
As the turnovers plague both teams consistently throughout the first quarter.
That's right. Let's give you a rundown of our sponsors while we have an opportunity here. The JV and varsity basketball this year brought to you by King Ford Sales, Dennis Fritz Allstate, Farmers and Miners Bank, Otis Roten State Farm Insurance, Nations Bank, New Image, Kilgore Law Offices, and People's Bank. Real quick, we'll give you a rundown of the scores. That won't take but a second. It's going to be for Gate City, Mike McConnell with 2. Chad Beasley leading with 3. Andy Smith and Charles Darnell each with 2. Now for John Battle. Also simple. John Hall has 4 and Nathan Odom has 2. Both teams still in their respective huddles as the buzzer sounds. It's almost set to begin the second period. They're about halfway through the first quarter, Charles. Several more people from Gate City coming in.
As those who have bared the rain finally begin to come into the gymnasium here.
Yeah, as you said, we hope to see more people come in closer to the varsity game. Number 21 now as Coach Irving has his starting 5 back in. That was Flannery underneath to Beasley. Beasley puts up the shot, and it's no good. McConnell, or check that, Fisher had his hand on it, couldn't regain control, and it's going to be the Trojans coming up with possession. Number 22 for the Trojans, over to number 32, now to number 10, that's Waters. Waters throws back to number 22, Brummett, to 32, back to Waters. Waters underneath to Brummett again. Now to Hall. Hall to Brummett, and didn't see the call, Charles. What was it?
I saw no call except for a change of possession.
It will be Gate City's ball. Another turnover on the part of John Battle. It's going to be number 32, Beasley. Beasley takes the shot. It's up, no good. It's going to be McConnell. Nope, Fisher. And there's going to be a foul call. Number 22 for John Battle. That is Jason Brummett. His first, team's third. And it'll be Gate City's ball out of bounds. Flannery set to do the inbounding. Flannery finds Fisher. Fisher back to number 24, Meade. He takes the shot. Good for 3 by Meade.
Meade was wide open on that one.
He was indeed, and it paid off as Gate City now takes a 6-point lead, 12-6, with 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Number 22 now has it for John Battle. He takes a jump shot. It's up, in and out, no good. It's going to be a struggle for it. Number 30 comes up. He puts up the shot, no good, but we're going to have a foul call. Number 24 for Gate City. That's Meade. 22, 24. 24 is Aaron Meade. His first, team's third. Both teams even now in fouls, and he'll send number 30 to the line. First shot by number 30, up and no good. Number 34, John Battle, Blake Cook. He has another shot coming to him. It's up, and it does drop good. He gets a point on the board. His first, team's 7th. And with a 5-point lead, it's going to be number 21, Flannery, taking the ball down for Gate City. He finds McConnell, number 25, the right side, throws inside to Fisher, goes out of bounds. Last touch off the fingertips of Fisher, and it'll be John Battle's ball.
As the Devils go into a full court press.
Number 10 over to number 32. Now back to 10, that's Waters. Waters over to number 40. He won't get very far as he walks. It'll be another turnover.
John Battle fails again to get across the half-court line and start their offense.
I tell you, Charles, I've been announcing these games for several years now, and I do not believe I've ever seen a contest with as many turnovers by both teams. But I believe John Battle probably has a little more than Gate City. Number 22 takes the ball down, doesn't score as they regroup. Number 10, Waters has it. Flannery, being aggressive, can't get his hand on the ball. The shot up for 3, it's a little short. Number 22 comes in, gets it. He puts up the shot. It's no good, but there's going to be a foul called against the Devils. Number 22 for Gate City. That is Richard Howe with his first, team's 4th, and a timeout has been called by Gate City. The Devils are up by 5, 7-12 the score, with 5 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in the first half.
As Dan, both teams have been very strong on defense, but there's been no offensive coordination by either team to get points on the board.
That's right, Charles, and it is somewhat surprising. One of the big factors in the low-scoring game has been the number of turnovers. Both teams seem to get the ball down into their side of the court, just lose possession, and you go back and forth. You don't get many points on the board that way.
Mostly are careless plays like walks and double dribbles, not really a whole lot of fouls.
Yeah, that's right. Gate City now with 4 team fouls, and John Battle with 3. We still have a good deal of time left in the second period, but the score is only 12-7.
Gate City is still under a huddle as the buzzer sounds.
John Battle is set to come out. Number 22 going to be at the line shooting some foul shots. That's Jason Brummett. He hasn't visited the line yet this evening and hasn't scored any points, so he's hoping to get some points on the board for his team and himself. He'll have 2 shots. The first, up and good. Brummett's second shot being awaited. Here it comes. It's up and good also. So Brummett puts 2 points on the board just like that. Gate City now up by 3, 9-12, as Shoemaker, number 15, takes it down for the JV Devils. Number 25, McConnell throws it over to number 24, Meade. He lets it go out of bounds, and it'll be the Trojans' ball. Number 14, McCall, set to do the inbounding. It goes to number 32, Keith Bowery. Bowery now down to number 40. Long pass down court to number 44, right into the hands of Gate City.
Another turnover by John Battle.
Looks like John Battle will be a little more careful with their passes, considering their performance on passes tonight. Number 25, McConnell, takes the ball, tries a 3-point shot up. Good by McConnell. That's McConnell's 5th on the evening. Gate City's 2nd 3-point goal. The other coming by Meade.
Both times the Devils have been wide open from long range.
Number 14 for the Trojans, McCall, takes the ball down, being guarded by Shoemaker. It's going to be number 32. He takes the ball down, puts up the shot, no good. Gets it again. Finds Hall, number 40. He decides to take a 3. It's in and out. And number 25, McConnell, comes up with the rebound for Gate City. Number 15, Shoemaker, crosses the midcourt timeline, goes to the top of the key. He tries 3. And they say he walked. I guess he did drag that foot just a little bit as he took the shot. The Devils are up by 6 again. 4 minutes, 1 second remaining in the first half of play. It's going to be McCall with the ball for the Trojans. Number 40, Hall, now has the ball. He takes it up, puts it up, no good. It's going to be number 32, Beasley, handing off to Shoemaker. The Trojans go down set up defensively, allow Shoemaker to come down. He throws over to Meade. Meade over to Shoemaker. Shoemaker, top of the key, looking for someone, finds McConnell. They keep the ball over on the right side until throwing inside to Beasley. A shot is up, no good, but we have a foul. Foul on number 32 of John Battle. That's Keith Bowery, his first, team's 4th. Both teams now tied up in scoring, or in fouling rather. And a new string comes in for Gate City. It's Jake Housewright, Andy Smith, Jeremy Edens, Beasley, and McConnell now in for the Devils. And it's going to be Beasley at the line shooting 2. Beasley 100% at the line so far tonight. This shot up, and it doesn't go in. I may have jinxed him. He has another coming to him. Beasley takes a breath, concentrates on the goal. The shot is up, and it's no good also. And it's going to be number 40, Hall, coming up with it for the Trojans. Thinks about taking it down himself, decides to give it back to McCall, who will do the honors. McCall throws over to number 12, Davis. Now McCall has it again. He throws underneath to Davis. Davis, turnaround jumper up, no good. Number 34, Smith, comes up with it for Gate City. Gives it to McConnell. The Devils still have a 6-point lead. 3 minutes, 4 seconds remaining. Housewright looks around, decides to move inside, takes the shot himself. It's up and no good. Number 34, Smith, up, and Smith is going to be fouled this time. Battle really adding a lot of fouls here lately. I believe the official signaling number 40 committing the foul. If so, that's John Hall with his 2nd. And it will be enough to send Andy Smith to the line. Smith, number 34 for the Devils. Has a total of 2 points on the evening, and he makes the first shot. He can make it 4 if he completes this one. He does not. And it'll be Gate City's Housewright with the rebound. He puts it up and scores. Jake Housewright picking up his first 2. 2 minutes, 45 seconds now remaining. Gate City up by twice as much as John Battle and scored 9-18. Ball went out of bounds. Some new players for the Trojans coming in. Or maybe not. Timeout has been called by John Battle. And with that, Gate City will also have an advantage to talk to their coach, Greg Irving.
The dominance of a big man on the inside is beginning to show as the Devils will pull down a lot of rebounds in the past 3 or 4 minutes.
There are only 2 minutes, 43 seconds remaining here in the first half play. Seems like the game's gone by quickly, Charles, even though there have been a lot of whistles blown.
Still, the scoring has been slow into the second quarter. And in the second half, both teams will have to step it up to have a chance to pull this one out.
There's the buzzer, Charles. We're almost set for action again. Gate City's varsity team sitting down below us. They'll be playing in the second game tonight. We invite everyone to stay tuned for that one. Charles and I will be back. And hope Gate City can put another win under their winning column. They've been doing good here as of late, Charles, and hope they can beat district foe John Battle.
Yes, it'll be a good start for their regular season.
Number 15, Shoemaker, has the ball. He's thinking about throwing it off. He finds Edens, number 10. Jeremy throws over to number 15, Shoemaker. Shoemaker goes inside, throws over to Houshot, number 33. Houshot now to Smith. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Trojans, the official says. And it'll be Gate City's ball. Number 15, Shoemaker, doing the honors this time. The official hands him the ball, and Shoemaker looks for someone to inbound to. He finds Housewright. Housewright throws over to Edens. Edens moves inside to the paint and loses the ball to number 42 of John Battle, and we're going to have a foul called. Foul on number 34, Andy Smith of Gate City. That'll be his second, team's fifth. And as it wasn't a shooting foul and neither team in the bonus yet, it'll be John Battle out of bounds. Number 42 puts up 2 points. For John Battle, that was Nathan Odom, his fourth, 11-18. The Devils up by 7. It's going to be Smith with the ball, and now we're going to have a foul called again. Foul on 32 of John Battle. That is Keith Bowery. I have it as his second. And it will be Andy Smith now with the ball for Gate City. And turnover, I guess 5-second violation. Not sure, but anyway, it'll be Gate City or John Battle's ball. Number 10 of John Battle takes the ball down, crosses the midcourt timeline, being guarded by Edens. Waters takes it down, goes to the foul line, and number 44 has it now. Now to number 10, Waters. Jake Housewright gets his hands on it. Now Edens takes it down. He'll go for the layup. Doesn't make it, and it's Housewright. Housewright puts it up and scores. Housewright now with his fourth. The score 11-20. Devils now up by 9. 1:11 remaining in the first half. Number 10 of the Trojans throws over to number 32, and he walks. That's a common phrase for us tonight, Charles. He walks, he double dribbles, he fouls, he something to turn it over.
We've seen that several times this evening.
Sure have. And it's going to be number 15, Shoemaker, taking the ball down. And Smith picks it up as Shoemaker stumbles a little bit. No harm done. And it's going to be number 10, Edens, with the ball. Edens to Darnell now. Darnell looking around, and what do you know? We got another foul called. Number 42 this time for John Battle. Nathan Odom with his second.
Gate City's in the bonus, so Darnell will go to the free throw line.
They have that listed as his third. I believe that I gave one foul to Keith Bowery, number 32, when it should have gone to Nathan Odom. Number 31, Darnell, is at the line, as Charles indicated. Darnell with 2 points on the evening. The first of the 1+1 up and good. He will receive the bonus. The shot up, and as one of the fans hollered out, miss it, it comes true. He doesn't make it. And Gate City still has a 10-point lead. Is this the first time, Charles, that Gate City's been up in the double digits, led by a double-digit figure?
I think so, Dan.
I think so, too, as it's just 40 seconds left in the first half. It's going to be number 22 turning the ball over. He's going to lose possession.
As he carried it.
He did. Shoemaker now with the ball. Number 34, Smith, to Housewright. Housewright puts up the shot. It's no good. Edens has it. Now Shoemaker. Edens again at the top of the key. Over to Housewright. Shot up, no good. And it's going to be Housewright again. And foul call. Number 44 for the Trojans committing the foul. That's Mike Hall, his first. And it'll send Jake Housewright to the line. Housewright total 4 points, all coming this quarter. He has the opportunity to add some more to that if he makes these shots. The first, no good. He won't receive a bonus shot. And number 40 now throws over to number 10, Waters, down to number 32. And that's going to end the first half of play with the score. Gate City 21, John Battle 11. Devils with a 10-point lead as they head to the locker rooms. We'll give you a rundown of scorers real quick. First for John Battle, it's going to be Jason Brummett with 2. Blake Cook has only 1. John Hall with 4, and Nathan Odom with 4. Hall and Odom tied with 4 as the lead scorers. For Gate City, it's going to be Mike McConnell with 5. Aaron Mead, 3. Chad Beasley also with 3. Jake Housewright has 4. Andy Smith with 3. And Charles Darnell with 3. It's going to be Mike McConnell leading with 5. Before we break, we'll give you a rundown of our sponsors one more time. They are King Ford Sales, Dennis Fritz Allstate, Farmers and Miners Bank, Otis Roten, State Farm Insurance, Nations Bank, New Image, Kilgore Law Offices, and People's Bank. And with that, we'll break for the intermission. Be back with the second half in just a moment. Almost set for the second half of action, Charles. Had a pleasant visit with an old Channel 30 crew member, Neely Lawson, during the intermission there. Good to see Neely again. He's doing well. And as the buzzer sounds, we're almost set to start again. Hopefully this time both teams' coaches have talked over and tried to put a hold on their turnovers. Last half, Charles plagued with turnovers.
And the offense for neither team could get started as they would usually turn the ball over before we got to the half-court line.
Gate City is up by 10 once again, 21-11. Each period in JV basketball, 7 minutes long. That's what's showing on the clock now as we get set to start the third quarter of action here tonight at John Battle High School. Both teams are in their huddles talking over some last-minute details with their coaches, getting set for their game plan, which will begin here shortly.
Both teams ready to come over huddles. As Gate City will probably try to use those big men they have against the smaller players that John Battle has on the court.
Lots of times, Charles, smallness equals quickness, but I haven't seen that really from John Battle tonight.
They've not been able to utilize their speed today.
Number 10 for John Battle, Waters, receives the inbound to start things off this half. Number 32, or I guess that was someone else because he threw it to number 32. He throws it down, and underneath to someone, it's going to be Gate City's Fisher coming up with it. And I think we're going to have a jump ball called. Possession goes to the Devils. Keep in mind, both teams swapping ends of the court this time. It'll be number 23, Fisher, inbounding from Battle's baseline. He gives it to Flannery. Flannery gets another jump ball. This time it'll go to the Trojans.
Turnover starting again here in the second half.
Yeah. Number 22 now for John Battle. Getting set to inbound. Finn finds number 10, Waters. Waters over to number 32. He takes a jump shot. It's up and good. Keith Bowery picks up his first points of the game. Seems like John Battle scoring a lot quicker this half than they did last. Jump ball called again. What about that, Charles? 3 in a row, and it's going to be Gate City's now. Number 21, Flannery, inbounding this time.
Almost a 5-second violation.
Would have been just the same, I guess, Charles. It's going to be number 10 of the Trojans, Waters. Waters taking the ball down. Waters throws over to number 22, Brummett. Brummett takes the ball around, but he's going to have a foul called. 24? 23 of Gate City. There is no 23 on Gate City. Very interesting. Yes, there is. I see it now. Lindsey Fisher. His first of the evening. It's going to be number 10, Waters, with the ball. Throws down to Brummett again. Brummett takes the ball, three-point land, puts it up, no good, and it's going to be number 21, Flannery, running over the opposite team's coach as the ball is thrown out of bounds. Number 22, inbounding. That was Brummett. He finds Waters as Waters has the ball now for the Trojans. Waters throws over to number 40, John Hall. Hall throws over to number 32, Bowery. Bowery back to Waters. Sloppy pass, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Flannery. I tell you, Flannery's an aggressive player. He gets right in there to try to save the ball, steal the ball away. That's a good quality in a ball player.
Anything to get the ball.
Number 10 now has the ball for the Trojans. Waters gives it to Brummett. Brummett underneath to number 42. He turns around, takes the shot. It's no good. And Flannery comes up with the ball for Gate City. Flannery takes the ball down the court himself and gets snuck up behind. Does a good job holding on to it. Fisher comes around, puts up the shot, scores, and is fouled.
Good penetration by Fisher on the inside.
Foul was on number 42, Nathan Odom. That's his fourth foul. He's in some foul trouble here very early in the second half. That's going to send Fisher to the line. Fisher scoreless this evening. He hopes to get some points on the board here with this. He'll have 2 shots. Here's his first. It's up good. Oh, he only had one. That's right. He scored the 2-point there, trying to complete a 3-point play. And he does so. 13-24 now the score. Gate City up by 11 points. And it's going to be Waters with the ball. I believe this is Gate City's biggest lead of the contest. Number 10 now takes the ball down. That's Waters. Crosses the timeline. And it's picked off by number 21, Flannery of Gate City. Flannery takes the shot. It's no good. And someone's going to have to come up with it. Flannery does. It's up. No good, but there's a foul. Foul on number 40 this time of John Battle. That's John Hall, his third. And it's going to send Flannery to the line. Aaron Flannery scoreless so far this evening. He'll have a couple of shots here. Try to put some points on the board. Here's his first. It's up. Nice shot. Nothing but net as Flannery picks up his first. Second shot, Charles, up and also good. And it's going to be the Trojans' ball, of course. Number 40 set to do the inbounding. He finds McCall, number 14. McCall throws over to number 32, Bowery. Now over to McCall again. Stolen away by Fisher. Nice job. He comes in there, takes the ball down, goes for the layup, puts it up, no good, and no foul called as it's going to be John Battle taking it up this time. Number 22, goes down. He takes a layup. It's no good. Gate City comes up with it. Seems like both teams kind of do the same thing one after another, Charles. Number 21, Flannery, over to Meade. He takes the shot. It's no good. And it's going to be Fisher up no good. And then we have another foul called underneath.
As Fisher's done a good job working the boards here so far in the second half.
That foul, Charles, was on number 44 of John Battle, Mike Hall. His second will send Fisher to the line. Lindsey has visited the line once, as you saw just a moment ago, on his three-point completion there after completing the basket and then being fouled. He made that shot, but this one he did not, as he'll have one more. He makes this one. Gives him 4 points on the evening. Makes the score 13-27 with 4 minutes remaining in the third period of play. 40 inbounding. That is John Hall. He finds McCall. Long pass over to Hall again.
As Fisher had set for the charge but didn't get a call from the ref.
I think he was expecting one, but it'll be Gate City's ball on a turnover on... Oh, anyway. We have a timeout now, I think, called by Gate City. The score 27-13. 3 minutes, 50 seconds remaining.
This Neither offense has got their wheels going, as John Battle's only scored 2 in the second half. And Gate City's only scored 6.
That's right, Charles. The 2 points coming this half so far from John Battle to Keith Bowery. And this half, Lindsey Fisher has 4 points, and Aaron Flannery has 2. Both of them new scorers for Gate City, not getting any in the first half. And now they're the only ones scoring so far this half. Looks like we have the varsity players moving their way toward the locker room. I'd like to keep everyone informed that that game will be coming up immediately following this one. They, of course, also be playing the John S. Battle Trojans here at their home court. So we want to invite everyone to stay tuned for that. Gate City 1-0 in the district so far for defeat just the other night against Lehigh. Gate City has a strong team this year in their varsity and JV programs. And hopefully they can keep the flow going, so to speak. Both JV and varsity. JV leading this game, and if things go as they are right now, Gate City will probably come out on top on this one. Number 25, McConnell now throws over to Meade. Meade to number 25, McConnell, three-point shot, no good, and it's going to be number 24 coming up with it for the Trojans. Gives it to number 20, Darren Shelley. McCall now has it. He moves to the foul line, puts up a shot, it's no good. Fisher comes up with it for Gate City, gives it to Flannery. Hopefully, no, it's going to be, Flannery, now Fisher. Who is it? It's going to be number 32 finally coming up with it, and we're going to have a foul call, I think, on number 32 of Gate City, Beasley.
That looked more like rugby than basketball.
Yes, it did, Charles. I was thinking of some sport to make an analogy with. Couldn't think of one, but rugby is one good as any. That was on 25, Fisher, for Gate City, not Beasley, as I first thought, or McConnell, rather. Number 25, McConnell. Be his first, and it'll be number 32 inbounding. New string in again for Gate City as number 24 puts up the shot. It's no good. Number 14, McCall has it. McCall moves with inside three. Takes a jump shot. It's up, no good. And it's going to be Darnell with his hand on it. Last touched, I guess, by either Darnell or Housestrott, one of the Devils. And it'll be number 32 of the Trojans getting set to inbound. That's Bowery. Bowery over to number 40. 40 moves down. He turns around, takes a shot. It's up, no good. And it's going to be Andy Smith. Now, in for the Devils, their second string, Smith, Shoemaker, Darnell, Howe, and Housestrott. They came in just a little while back. Howe now with the ball. He throws over to number 34, Andy Smith. Smith looks for someone. He finds Howe open. Howe to Housestrott now. Housestrott turns around, puts up a shot. Good by number 33, Jake Housestrott. Picks up his sixth now on the evening. Makes the score 13-29.
Good play by Housestrott, finding the open lane to the basket.
Number 40 for the Trojans. Takes a jump shot for three. It's no good, not even close. And it's going to be Andy Smith coming up with it for Gate City. He gives it to number 15, Shoemaker. Shoemaker to Housewright. Housewright underneath the Darnell. Gets it taken out of his hands, literally, by number 40 of the Trojans. That is John Hall. Hall gives it to McCall. McCall now down to number 24, Shelley. Underneath to number 40 for John Battle as he scores. That's going to be John Hall with his 6th. Shoemaker now over to Housewright. Housewright, nice pass to number 31. And we're going to have a jump ball call. Possession goes to the Trojans this time. A lot of jump balls called this half, Charles.
I think there's been 4 or 5 so far.
With the ball now, McCall, number 14. He's being guarded heavily by Howe. Number 20, backcourt violation. Yeah, good call by the official. He caught the ball on one side, took it back across to the other. And with that, it'll be Gate City's ball at the midcourt line.
And another turnover for John Battle to rack up to how many they've already received this game.
We haven't been keeping track. I'm assuming they must be approaching 20. Would that be an exaggeration?
Probably more than that, Dan.
Yeah. Number 22, Howe, back to Garen Hill now into the contest for Gate City. Number 11, he gives it to Andy Smith. Smith back to Hill. Hill moves inside, takes a shot himself. It's no good, but he wouldn't have counted anyway as he walked. Number 10 for Gate City passes down to number 20, or for John Battle, sorry, gives it down to number 22, Jason Brummett. Now to Waters, back to number 20, Shelley. Waters has it again. Hill guarding him. Waters throws it down. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Smith, I guess, for Gate City. And it'll be the Trojans' ball. Number 20, Dunn, now coming in as Richard Howe will have a seat for Gate City. Coach Irving, one thing I've been impressed with him this season, he tries to get every player in every game, Charles, and I like to see that.
He uses his players well, too.
He has about 10 players that he rotates in and out his first 2 strings quite often. And the other players also get plenty of playing time. Have a foul called here against Gate City, number 34. That's Andy Smith with his 3rd. Trojans ball. The shot up, no good. And it'll be Garen Hill coming up with it for Gate City. Hill throws to Shoemaker, who takes it down court. Shoemaker throws over to number 20, Steve Dunn. Now to Shoemaker. Shoemaker takes the shot. It is no good, and it's going to be nothing but the Trojans underneath. They come up with the rebound. Number 14, McCall, taking it down. We have 21 seconds remaining in the 3rd period of play. It's going to be number 10 with the ball. That, of course, is Waters. He takes the ball down, goes inside 3, gives it to number 44. Now back to McCall, taken out of his hands by Dunn. Nice job. He gives it to Smith, who feeds it to Housewright. Now to Hill, 3. Oh. No good. Charles, with that makes the score now Gate City 29 and John Battle 15. John Battle only adding 4 points this quarter, and Gate City doubling that with only 8. We'll give you a rundown of our sponsors one more time. This year, Gate City High School basketball, both JV and varsity, is brought to you on STE Cablevision Channel 30 by King Ford, Dennis Fritz Allstate, Farmers and Miners Bank, Otis Roten, State Farm Insurance, Nations Bank, New Image, Kilgore Law Offices, and People's Bank. Next, we'll give you a rundown of the scores to date. First for John Battle, they don't have many more than what they had before. It's going to be Jason Brummett still with 2, Blake Cook with 1. Keith Bowery has added 2 during the 3rd quarter. John Hall added 2 more to his to make a total of 6, and Nathan Odom has 4. It's going to be John Hall leading all by himself with 6. For Gate City now, it's going to be Mike McConnell with a total of 5. Lindsey Fisher with 4. Aaron Mead has 3. Chad Beasley also with 3. Aaron Flannery and Jay Kalschreit each with 2. Check that, Jay Kalschreit has total 6. He picked up 2 alone here in this quarter. Andy Smith has 3. And Charles Darnell with 3 also. Andy Smith leading the scoring, or Jay Kalschreit, leading the scoring for Gate City. I'll get my players straight in a minute, Charles. Game almost set to begin again. It's going to be Fisher inbounding to number 21, Mead. Flannery, sorry. Flannery throws back now to Mead. Mead over to number 23, Fisher. And right into the hands of number 10, Waters. He takes the ball down, feeds over to McCall. The shot up and good by number 14 of John Battle. Drew McCall with his first 2 of the evening.
John Battle's in the press.
Ball went out of bounds. Last touched by John Battle. It'll be Gate City's ball. Number 21, Flannery, set to do the inbounding. Flannery finds number 23, Fisher. He takes a jump shot. It's no good. And we're going to have a foul called.
John Battle is converted to a pressure defense this quarter.
That foul was on Chad Beasley, number 32, his first, team's 4th this half. Number 14, McCall, right into the hands of Flannery. He takes a jump shot. It's up, no good. Mead gets the rebound. He puts it up, no good, and we have another foul. Foul this time on number 22, Jason Brummett of John Battle. His second, team's 5th, and will send Mead to the line. Here's the first of his 2. It's up and good. Gate City leading 30-17 now. The shot is up and it's also good. Number 10, Waters, has it for John Battle. He takes the ball down slowly but surely as he finds number 14, McCall, to help him out. Number 32 now has it. He takes a jump shot. It's up and good by number 32, Keith Bowery, his 4th. 19-31 now the score. 32 for Gate City has it. And I think he's fouled. That was, of course, Chad Beasley.
This full court press by John Battle has caused Gate City's offense to rush up and down the court and taking bad shots.
Foul was on number 32, Bowery, his second. And we'll send Gate City's number 32 to the line. Beasley's first shot up and good. Beasley has one more. If he makes it, it'll make 5 for him on the evening, and a total of 33 for Gate City. Here it comes. It's no good. Score will have to remain 32 for Gate City, 19 for John Battle. And we have another whistle and a foul. This time on Gate City's number 23, Lindsey Fisher. His second, they got him on a push, and it's going to be number 10 for John Battle, Trey Walters. He inbounds to number 14, McCall. Gate City more aggressive defensively now. They throw over to number 40 of John Battle. He makes a shot and is fouled in the process. That's John Hall. He gets 2. Will have a chance to make it 3. As the foul on Gate City this time was on number 21. That's Aaron Flannery, his first. Number 40 at the line now. His shot is up and no good. Can't complete the 3-point play, but number 22 picks it up for Battle. He doesn't score, and it's going to be Gate City now coming up with it. Number 21, Flannery, has the ball. He takes it down court, crosses the timeline. Comes around, finds number 24, Mead. Shot up and good by Mead of Gate City.